There have been a few events in my lifetime that I know exactly where I was when I first heard about it, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same way about this one. This is the 9/11 Memorial. This would have been the exact locations of where the towers were. September the 11th, 2001, the world was shocked. And if you've never been here before, it has the name of every single person that was lost that day and the memorial of where the towers exactly were. To be honest, I can't spend too much time there just because it's one of those things that it really gets to me. And some days I find myself going on YouTube and listening to some of the phone calls, and I highly recommend it because it really opens your eyes to the terror and the fear that those people that day felt. And I highly recommend listening to Betty Ong. She was the flight attendant, the first one to let the world know that there was a problem. So go and listen to Betty Ong's phone call. Let's leave because I can't stay here. There is also one thing that I have never ever done all of the times I've been in New York City is go inside the 9/11 Memorial Museum. I don't think I can take it, to be honest. It makes me really sad just thinking about it, so I don't think I could go in there. Never been in there. Maybe I will in the future. I'm going to come back one day and film a dedicated video at the memorial, but we need to get to the river, so let's take a walk. Welcome to the Hudson River. The other side of the river is New Jersey, and I can just see the Statue of Liberty in the distance if I zoom in. Today is going to be a very chill video. We're going to walk along the west coast of Manhattan. Let's see how far we get. It is an extremely overcast day today. It's threatening to rain. I think we are going to get rained on, but it's been extremely hot in New York the last few days, but it's so nice today. A nice breeze, but I do think it's going to pour with rain. One thing that's always confused me about the United States of America is every single state has their own rules and their own laws. This is very confusing to me coming from England, because the whole of England just follows the same rules, the same laws. But here in America, maybe something is legal over there in New Jersey, but it's illegal here in New York. A lot of people enjoying the park today, and so many runners. It is the perfect day to run. Not too hot, slight breeze, very nice. Look at that little sailboat. If you're wondering where the state line is, it is right down the center of the river. So you can swim to New Jersey. So that street right there is West Street. We're going to walk all the way along West Street. It goes up the west coast of Manhattan. So I just looked it up. Something that is illegal in New York but legal in New Jersey is pumping your own gas. Why? I don't know. We're going to check out some of these piers as we walk by. Right here is Pier 25. There's a really cool mini golf place there. The last time I went there, it was $10. I think it's still the same. There's a very long line there, so I don't want to go down there. But Pier 25. Look at that. That's a cool playground. It is Saturday today. It is 2:17 p.m. so there's a lot of people enjoying the nice weather. Here on Pier 26 you can do kayaking, and guess how much it costs to do kayaking on the Hudson River. It is completely free, $0. Just have to wait in line. I am definitely going to come back and do the kayaking another day. This is only the second video that I filmed in New York City. I'm going to be here for a long time, so hit subscribe if you want to see more of New York City, the surrounding areas. Going to see all the tourist stuff, going to find the hidden gems, going to eat the food, going to do everything. I still can't get over that over there's different laws to over here. It's incredible. A lot of helicopters flying over. They do the tours to the Statue of Liberty. The water is very choppy today. I wonder if there was more piers here that have disappeared, because that pier is 26 and the next one is 40. So I don't know if there was more in between, but not anymore. I don't know. So I've only ever been to New York in the winter. This is the first time I've been here in the summer, and it's extremely different. Of course, the weather is different. Very hot in the summer, very cold in the winter. But there are so many free events going on in the summer. Every single day there's free concerts and classes, and there is so much going on. It's so cool. Here is the Holland Tunnel. So underneath the river, there is a highway linking New York to New Jersey. So you don't have to swim, you can drive there. Here is Pier 40. It is absolutely massive, and according to this map, there is a sports field on the roof. Like, not inside here, but literally up there. I can't see it, but there. That is so cool. Look at that, Pier 40 athletics field. I think I can go inside here. Let's take a look. Hopefully I don't get kicked out. No way, check this out. Pier 40 athletics field. This is so cool. Literally the river's right there. The sign outside definitely says rooftop athletics field, so I don't know what that means. Or maybe it's up there, maybe there's another field up there, but this is so cool. Wow. I'm not sure if they're in the league or anything, but I miss playing soccer. It's been a long time. Let's keep walking, see what else we find. So here's that map again, and it says inside in the middle if that is the athletics field, but it does say here that there's some rooftop athletics field, so maybe it's the smaller ones that I saw on the roof. But it also says there's a cruise dock in here, and I have taken a cruise from New York before. I can't remember if it was from here or not. I think it was. Actually, it doesn't look like this is for cruise ships. You won't fit a cruise ship in there, and it says event cruises, which I don't know what that means, but there's some ferries over there. And also, I didn't take a cruise out of New York. I did a cruise that ended in New York. Here is Pier 45, and over there is Pier 46. They're used for sunbathing. And there's a bar here. And maybe you don't know this, but one of the biggest differences between the UK and the US, something that is highly, highly illegal to do in the US, is walk down the street, drink a beer, drink alcohol. But in the UK, you can do that, and many people do. The weather just cannot make its mind up. It was just raining for like 5 minutes, and now it's super hot. The sun is out. So here is Pier 46. There's some people working out, but I was just reading the rules and it's made me laugh. So, not permitted. Of course, the regular stuff: no bikes, no chairs, no alcohol, no removal of snow or standing water. So if there's snow in there, you just gotta leave it. Just passing by Pier 51. There it is. I'm not going to film it just because it's a kids water park. It's so cool. There's so many kids playing in there. Very, very cool. One thing I have noticed is everything along the Hudson River walk is completely free. The tennis courts are free, water park is free, kayaks are free, and New York City is so expensive. It's ridiculously expensive. So the fact that all of this stuff down here is free, it's so cool. I've also noticed that here are the only free public bathrooms that I found in the whole city. You can't find a public bathroom in New York, but there are some here. I am not sure what this structure is, but there's a beach over there. We have to go to the beach, and I think this is a swimming spot because over there there's like steps to go down into the water, but it is absolutely disgusting, so I would not want to be swimming in there. But let's go to the beach. Actually, not a beach, it's called a sand bluff. There you go. I'm on a beach in Manhattan, New York. Actually, maybe this is not a swimming spot because it is rough out there. Look at it, and it's absolutely disgusting. So I hope nobody swims here. Still don't know what this structure is. Not sure. Maybe they're building something. There is another athletics field here. There's some people playing. I think it's called kickball. It's like baseball, but you kick it. Very cool. We just passed by, but that building is the Whitney Museum of American Art. Over there is the High Line. You should definitely walk along the High Line. I've done that before, but there's something over here I've never done before. Oh my gosh, I just realized something I had no idea about. By the way, the thing that I've never ever done before is the little island. I'm not gonna go there today just because it's really cool. I don't wanna go there in another video. But this thing here, this is Titanic's Pier 54. And if you remember, in my last cruise series, one of the stops was Southampton, England. That is where the Titanic set sail. And this right here is where the Titanic was supposed to end up. Of course, it didn't make it here, but the Titanic was supposed to dock right here. I didn't know that. Of course, I knew it was heading for New York, but I didn't know it was supposed to dock here. That is incredible. Titanic's Pier 54. Titanic never made it, but it should have docked right here. Made it to Pier 57. It says Market 57 Food Hall, Community Spaces, Public Rooftop Park and City Winery. Let's see if we can get on the roof. I have no idea what a Beatles brunch is. What is that? Wow, this is cool. There's like a whole city in here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Coffee, food stands, really nice. I made it onto the roof. If you're wondering about food prices in this place, $7 for a slice of pizza, $22 for a sandwich. Let's not talk about that, but check out that view. That is Jersey, and I can see the Statue of Liberty way out there in the distance. Very, very nice. Not sure if you can see that, but over there is a golf range. Very cool. And there's like a small park up here. This video is going to end on Pier 57. I hope that you enjoyed walking along the Hudson River walk. Let me give you some context about how far that I walked today. So this is a picture of where I currently am. Of course, we started right at the bottom of Manhattan, and we're about halfway to Central Park. So this is Pier 57, and the pier in line with Central Park is Pier 97. So there's still so much more to see, but I'll put it in another video. So subscribe if you want to see more videos from New York. I would love to hear your suggestions. What do you want me to do in New York? Anything that you can imagine, please give me a suggestion and I'll happily go and do it, because I have so much time here and I'm so excited to film some videos. So thank you for watching, have a great day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Also, before I go, we just got a few more channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and being channel members. Click the join button below this video to watch the videos before everybody else and get sneak peeks. And I think daily vlogs are going to be happening in August, so it's almost the end of July. So August, I'm going to try and film a video every single day, so hit subscribe to see that. See you next time. Bye bye.